Hello, today I will be unboxing this Final Fantasy VII Remake Play Arts Kai Cloud Strife version 2. And without further ado, let's get a closer look at the box. It sticks with magnets, and here's the figure himself, and on the little door, a picture and some text. Feel free to pause the video if you would like to read that. Here's a closer look at the figure. There's Cloud Strife, his Buster Sword, and 6 changeable hands, as well as a peg that you can use to stick his Buster Sword onto his back. Let's get this guy out of his box. Here are the instructions. And here is the figure in his blister. Here's his face. So it comes with 2 blisters, one with the stand and one with the figure himself. Let's see if we can get Cloud out carefully. Here is Cloud Strife. His hair looks pretty game accurate. I feel like this whole entire figure, I really do love his face. I think his face on this version 2 looks more game accurate than on version 1. And as you can see, he's really detailed. His boots, his pants, and there you can see that the little screw came off here. It was in the box. Unfortunately though, I think it may have fallen out somewhere, so I will have to look for that. And yeah, he looks great. So let's get out his accessories. He can stand by himself, as you can see. And here is the Buster Sword. I really do love the little detail they included up here, like the wear, like it's really been used. And here are the 2 materia slots that you can use to put the sword onto Cloud's back. And the sword is like about the same height as Cloud. So here is one pair of his hands. As you can see, they're like open hand, relaxed open hands. His next hands here are like he can grip his sword. So some open, slightly open hand ones. And here are his last pair of swappable hands. These are also like another pair that he can use to grip his sword with. This one's like a tighter grip and the other one's more loose, I guess. Here is the little peg that it comes with. If you want to stick the Buster Sword onto his back, you can just take this little thing out and put that in there, and then you could just use one of the materia slots to clamp it onto his back. And here is his base. It has all these different options that you can put the like holder in, I guess. Depends how you want to pose the figure. You can put it on either one of these. And it also comes with 2 ring holders, a big one and a smaller one. I guess you can use one to clip like his waist and the other to clip like, I don't know, maybe his head or his legs or something. And yeah. Now let's look at his articulation. So you can move his head up and down. You can move it side to side, maybe even all the way around. His chest. You can pretty much move in every direction. His arms. Oop. Now this one can go up higher than this one because of the shoulder pad. And his hands. You can also turn his hands. His like bicep here, you can turn. His legs. You can like kind of make him do the splits. His knees. Why don't his knees want to bend? There we go. So there's his knees. His feet. He also has little toe articulation. So yeah, he's a pretty well articulated figure. Now I didn't want to mess with his articulation too much because this is my first ever posable figure and I'm afraid of breaking him. I really do love the detail on this figure. His earrings, his face, even the slight green in his eyes. I love his facial expression, the famous Cloud Strife frown, and his chocobo looking hair. I mean, even his skin, I feel like even though it's not that, there's not that much paint details, it's still pretty detailed and well looking. Also little details on like all the little nuts and bolts on his hand. His soldier outfit. Double belts. His boots, even the zippers on his boots. Back pockets. Shoulder pad. Now, I believe the retail price for this figure is anywhere from $150 to $160, but I was very lucky to get this guy on eBay for $92. So shout out to the seller for accepting my offer. The original listing was for $120, but I sent him an offer for $85, and he accepted it, and with tax, Cloud Strife here came out to be $92, I believe. And let's see what poses we can make him do. So I'm not gonna lie, it took me like 20 minutes just to put that one hand on. I was trying to put on a closed fist hand so I could make him like hold the Buster Sword, but none of the hands wanted to go on. That was the only one that I could get on. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe if you want. Comment, and bye.